Welcome back to my Wani Hug That Gator. By now it's settled into some mud. This wheelchair has definitely seen better days. After dusting off the dirt and pooling water the best I can, I make my way back. Thanks. She offers the umbrella back, but I make sure to hold it above her. I keep the wheelchair steady with one hand as Olivia climbs into the seat, using her tail to help her up. We stand in the rain in silence for a moment, only sharing content glances. So, what do we do about the contest now? That's a good question. Ben was there when I saw my name on the painting. He already went to tell someone. So, like you said, no harm, no foul. What about your own submission? I ruined it. I scratched the back of my head. It wouldn't have won anyway. It's just a picture. Oh. I thought it was pretty okay. Hearing those words from Olivia sent a strange flash of heat to my face. Okay, so that we've seen. So again, we're just fast forwarding through stuff we've seen. Let me see. So let's cheer on Olivia. See, I would skip all this, but this is also to help you guys know what choices to make to get the endings. So I'm not going to skip over them entirely. Let's see. Man cave for monkeys. How does Coach Sully exist? There we go. Taking these photos. I need to focus on taking these photos. We are getting to skip a lot, actually. Okay, yep, that's all the stuff we've seen. Sometimes it just stops, and I think it's just loading in some new stuff. Oh, people will want to watch that. All right, fine. Sup? You two trying to run a fight or flight reflex kicks in. Zero thought on my end. My body chose to start up and book it. And there you go. Because that is a really good scene. Don't take the key. Alright. My hand cups hers, eliciting a small gasp from the girl. Even with the darkened lens of my shades, I could make out her moon-silver eyes fill with the worries of this past month. Worries she's endured because of our friendship. And possibly more. And go. My fingers curl softly, pushing the key back into her palm. My lips move, but no sound comes out. He'll understand, Olivia. Either from my unspoken words or from my comforting grip, Olivia is able to gather her courage. We share a simple nod, and her hand finally moves to the panel. You two did well for yourselves, though. I'm proud of that. All we did was run away from Mia. Mr. Latigan sighs, but not long after he gently smiles at us. What matters is that you two found the strength in each other to reach out and for help. With what we have on Mia now, we can justify watching her like a hawk from here on out. Anybody else she was harassing ought to thank you. Are you sure she's actually going to get in trouble for this? At this point, we'd look bad if we didn't punish Mia for this kind of behavior. Okay, so there we go. We had a few new sentences there. Oh, I'm going to show that one because I like that scene. Do it. Puppy says hi. Again, I love the animations in these and how each of them are slightly different. Poor lad again. So it doesn't matter. We make. Alright, so we're almost done with this, guys. So here's the next choice. So you want to go find Olivia. So yeah, again, there's a lot of skipping in this episode, but I want to show, like, the different things. Heavy breath escapes me as I stand from my chair. If you'll excuse me, Liz. Her head tilts comically further than needed in the question. Just want to check on Olivia. Oh. She waves me off as I turn away. Making my way through the restaurant, a part of me marvels at how I don't even feel the room spin. Kinda makes me dizzy, honestly. But it's just mental busy work to distract myself. After all, I have no idea what I'm gonna say to Olivia. Hey, should I ask her how she is? Inko. Well, I'm on the spot now. Hey, just came to see what you were doing. I thought I had more time to think about things, but instead of being by the restroom, Olivia was... Why are you here by the bar? I wanted to see if they'd give me mimosas. What? Mimosa. You know, like OJ and champagne. Olivia, you can't drink, says you. She takes a sip from a glass flute filled with orange liquid. I make to slap it out of her hand, but her tail stops me. I'm joking, jeez. It's like you, Inko, a virgin. She grins at my scowl and continues sipping on her drink. Want some? She She holds out the glass for me with a smug smile of hers. Taking the flute, I clearly see where her lips had touched it. Olivia looks to be leaning forward as I stare at the glass. Ignoring the heat on my cheeks, I tip the glass above me, carefully pouring some of the liquid into my mouth. Oh. This is just juice and ginger ale, Olivia. Handed back to her the glass. For a split second, I thought I saw some disappointment in her eyes. Maybe I'm just seeing things now? With a shake of my head, I refocus. I came to check on Olivia and fix things between her and Liz. You okay, Olivia? Yeah, I totally. Why wouldn't I be? Her eyes are wide open and yet not looking my way. Well, because of what Liz said. Oh. She sags in her chair. Olivia? No, yeah, that was... Her fingers circle the lips of her glass as she thinks. I'm not hurt, just frustrated. She looks at her glass one final time and then downs the last quarter of it in a single swallow. Afterwards, Olivia sets it on the bar on top of a couple of crumpled dollar bills. I mean, Liz doesn't get it, Inko. Maybe if she walked a mile in my shoes, she would, but... Hate to see you guys go at it like that. Yeah. Maybe it's been a long time coming for me, but who cares? A long time coming? I know she's been a bit frustrated for a while, probably been holding that in. Doesn't mean I want to hear it, though. All the time I've known her, she's just been so far ahead of me. You heard her yap about how her art's getting better, how many connections she has, and how it'll get her $1 billion or whatever. I'm the better artist, but I don't even know how to get started. Sorry, long guy. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. I'm a better artist now, but I don't even know how to start getting my crap together like that. I look at the chasm between us and it fills me with dread. Then talk to her. It's just jealousy, I know it. It's just been getting worse every time she mentions getting further in life. Well, I can't even convince myself to try. It's different actually getting her upset at me. Over this specifically. I just mentioned being someone she'd consider a real acquaintance and she blows up like that. You want to talk about it? Nah. You sure? Is that what you wanted to see me about? Partially. The other part is that I'm a bit confused. I wasn't expecting things to go the way they did. So I came to see you, to ask for help to make this right. Well, I'm not apologizing if that's what you mean. Ask Olivia for help. How does she know how to deal with avoiding upset others? No, that's not it. Rubbing my scalp to help my thoughts flow, I just let my words come out unfiltered. I'm serious here, Olivia. I need some help. I have her full attention now. My words just keep coming. I feel like I did everything right, but it went wrong. You and Liz got into an argument. And though it wasn't heated, you got hurt. That scares me. For a brief moment, Olivia's gray eyes widened in surprise. I have a few ideas, but what to do, but nothing that won't make someone upset. Sorry, I keep hearing the lawnmower right near my window. Or worse, get them mad at me. Why do you care about others' opinions so much? Because you're my friends? I want us all to get along and enjoy lunch that we got invited to. But I don't know how to fix it. The only things I can think of will just probably make you guys upset with me. So that's why I'm asking you. Me? You're, self-reliant. You're strong in your stance to never accept help on account of your condition. For the longest time, that confused me. Well, it still does, but you do it. It confuses you? Well, it's like others are willing to give, and giving feels good. So when you deny it, it's like telling them those thoughts don't matter. One way to put it. That's the part I don't get. Even though everyone stands to gain something for the sake of your goals you don't accept. You take the hard road. Saying it out loud, I like it. I'm willing to give it a shot, but I don't know how. What do you do when there's no good point? When there's no good option? Wow. Well, thanks. I guess. I'll put it this way. And make an alcoholic happy to give him an alcohol even though it hurts him. But sending him to rehab, that's painful. It's not a happy journey to make, but it's good for him. Absolutely, that's my point. Don't worry about making others comfortable and happy if something needs to get done. In my case, that means ignoring the help because their own goals need to be done. If it makes someone uncomfortable, then it's their problem, not mine. When something needs doing, you just gotta do it. And when no option seems like it'll make some people happy, well, you do what you can. That makes sense? I'm making this up as I go along. I think so, yeah. If it's the right thing, you'll get the support you need. After all, I got you. Even if you don't, standing alone for your standards is cool. You'd be trying, but that's what matters. Yeah. Thanks, Olivia. Hey, you're welcome. Saying all that out loud is helping me understand a few things, too. You ready to head back? I have an idea of how to smooth things over. Sure. I'm curious what you have in mind. Even if you think I won't like it. I start heading back to the table. Olivia follows close behind me. Hey, you guys are back. Everything good? All cooled off? Yeah, everything's great. I want to give my 2 cents to try to resolve everything. You both are wrong. Take a deep breath. I really don't want to have to do this. Okay, I can't skip. Olivia watches carefully. She's talked me through this. I can do it. She won't stop being my friend over this. Get over yourself, Inko. Just say what needs to be said. I think you're both acting silly. Really? Both of us? I didn't know that trying to get you guys conversing would make these sour feelings come up. And that was my mistake. My bad. But it's just ridiculous. Liz, I get Olivia was a shut-in and didn't open up to you back then. But that's clearly not the case anymore, is it? That was a question. No, I guess not. Then what use is holding a grudge? Accomplishing your goals on your own is fine. That's your prerogative. But when you say Olivia is just treating you differently because she has something to gain, you know that's not right. And Olivia, I hate to say this, but you have been pretty thoughtless here as well. Liz is trying to do something nice for us. And hey, we all got to have a nice dinner in this crazy place. But when you say you'd rather be home painting, it's not just insulting Liz. It tells me you'd rather not be here with me as well. I love how much you've opened up to us, Olivia. What seems to me is that both of you just refuse to see eye to eye. Too much pride going on. The sooner we stop trying to get the other to act the way we think they should, the better. And I thank you for your advice. I hope you won't be mad at me for saying this. Just please be a little more considerate. That's it. Again, sorry if I went too far. You're right. That's a little eloquent for such a little argument. Well, it was bothering me. And it would have turned into something more given time. All right, that's fair. I appreciate that. That's what you had in mind when you asked for advice. Yeah. Figured it'd be something a lot worse. Like the roast of the century you've been holding in against us. But if that's it, that's also decent. You're usually pretty thoughtful, so I guess I can see how that was a lot for you. We're nearly adults. That's not going to bother us. At least it shouldn't. So, are you good? Yeah. Thanks, Inko. Thanks. Alright, so that went well. That went better than expected. After things settled down, we finished our meal. Alright, so that should be that. Okay, so we're doing good here. We might actually finish it this episode. We got the Gator kiss. And we've gotten a Gator hug. We gotten a couple Gator hugs. There's no good answer to that one. Alright, so let's see. I recount the events as Olivia and I had done with Latican, including the part where he saved us with the stun baton. From the moment Mia took Olivia away to finding them in the classroom, when she slapped herself in the face with the glitter-covered poster. Leaving out the nature of the blackmail, of course. Getting everything out into the open is relieving, and I'm able to remain calm and collected the whole way through. While I spoke, Mia leered at me with eyes promising a vicious death. Ben, on the other hand, is looking increasingly uneasy that I'm not playing along. He's not glancing my way, but his eyebrows furrow in a way it's clear he's silently begging me to help him out here. Mia focuses her vengeful stare at him as if to say, "What are you doing?" "Inko, I'd like to remind you that it's your word against hers. There's no proof anything you're saying is true." Did she ask for evidence, or did she ask for my side of the story? True, but Mia's never hurt. Ben, I'm not interested in these mind games. She's been targeting Olivia and I all year. You want to defend Mia, I get that. Why does that involve throwing Olivia and I under the bus? Still here, dickweed. Or dickwad. Mia. Scalar manages to shut her down with an authoritative glare. I don't even care why you're trying to screw me over, but is there even a reason? What the hell are you even doing, Glasses? You're letting this schmuck walk all over you. I'm waiting. It's complicated, okay? Is it? If you haven't figured it out, you can leave Olivia and I out of it then. No. Okay, fine. You want to find something to blame? Someone to take responsibility away from Mia? I know your guy, the guy responsible for everything. Ben raised an eyebrow. Well, yes, that would be ideal. You. None of this would have happened if you hadn't hurt Olivia in the first place. What? He knows what I'm talking about. And here you are, 4 years later, still up to the same tricks. Olivia's stuck at home, her wheelchair is busted, and her heart broken. Oh, my, I didn't know. Is she alright? And you're just bringing up this interpersonal drama. Please have some self-awareness. I have more important things to be worrying about, clearly. I don't care to be a part of whatever house of cards you set up here. Damn it, Ben sucks in a sharp breath through his teeth, sagging heavily as he lets that air escape in a long sigh. Sorry, Mia. The plan's a bust. The fuck how? I can't do it, not like this. There's other things I can do for you, just not at anyone's expense. The plan, Mr. McKnight? You mean to tell me Mr. Nito's right? Yo, String Bean, you know the stakes here. She has lots more than me to lose. All I gotta do is just tell Teach here what Olivia did. Shit, she wouldn't. Oh, she would. Just one thing after another, you know, we're talking about the damaged property. I'm telling you, it's the bottom of all this. I'm not taking the hit. I'm innocent. If I got a square to prove it, oh well. No. Scalar throws her hands up in frustration. She resigned to just being along for the ride, reaching for her lunch bag. Ben, I have to. I said no. There's other ways. Not good enough. This needs to come out. Yeah, you do that and I dig out some of the skeletons in your closet. Ben covers his mouth. The fuck you just say to me? You heard me. Mia stares Ben down like she's just about to slash his guts open. He's trembling, but he doesn't relent. Oh, you'll regret that. You'll fucking regret that, McKnight. I ain't doing this shit. Have fun trying to bang Inko's girl or whatever. She turns around and stomps out of the room, completely ignoring all three of us. Another bout of silence overtakes the room. Scalar, Ben, and I look between each other. Well, that was eventful. Between Latican's report, Inko's account, and whatever that was, I think I have enough to work with. But we didn't finish. Come on, Benjamin. Don't you have some soul searching to do? He stares at her, bewildered. Seriously, Ben, please try to figure this out. Go back to class, the both of you. He still doesn't move. I opt to take the first step forward toward the door, glancing back and motioning for him to do the same. Eventually, he follows me out of the office. Scalar's like, free show, fuck it. Lunch bag and everything. Sometimes you gotta do it. Once we're out, I think to thank Ben. But why? He's the one that accused me and dragged me in here to begin with, and he just fixed his own mess. Ben runs his hands through his hair. Shit. I'm in trouble. You alright? I don't know. Look, I'm sorry about all that. Everything's just getting so complex. I feel like I'm losing it. I'm always juggling so many things, and so many people have different rules. I can't let it start to get to me. Just gotta keep it up, right? What's it? Good question. I can't say, sorry. I'll be fine, you should go. With a nod, I start heading back to class. Wait. Oh, for the love of... Will you make up your mind? I turn back, catching Ben's flinch. Is Olivia going to be alright? I'm gonna visit her after school. I told her I like her. She told me she likes me. Oh, congrats. Thanks. Then when you see her, could you tell Olivia? Tell her I'm sorry? About then? I didn't mean for it to hurt her. His fingers are clasped together in supplication. And while he looks sincere, I think you should tell her yourself. Once you see her again. You're right. I will. I give him a thumbs up and continue to lunch. So that's where we're going to leave it. Alright guys, I'll see you next time for maybe the final episode of I Wani Hug a Gator. Don't forget to check out my other channel, Sinfully Pure. Bye guys.